Well, hello friends, Scotty here again. Today we are test driving the Volvo S60 T6 all-wheel drive R design, another name for a car that's kind of a mouthful. It's a very attractive sedan. All in is $55,480, which is not inconsequential, but it isn't crazy in today's market. It gets a combined MPG of 25, 21 in the highway, 32 in the city. As always, it's a Volvo, so it's a very safe vehicle. This is equipped with the Bowers and Wilkins sound system, along with a number of other options. The Bowers and Wilkins sound system is actually pretty amazing. It sounds fantastic. However, it is about a $3,200 option, which is certainly not inconsequential. I'm very taken with the dash arrangement, the touchscreen in this thing. It has like a swipe arrangement on it, which I like a lot. It took me a couple of days to kind of learn how it worked, but once I figured it out, I thought it was just amazing. This is a very attractive car. The interior is very comfortable. Not long ago we drove an Infiniti, which was more of a sports coupe. This is more what I would call a gentleman's car, kind of an executive transport, if you will. The handling is very good. It's a 2-liter 4-cylinder. The window sticker that I had there, the printing is very legible, so I can't actually read everything very well, but that's okay. As always, we'll do a full written report later, so instead I'll tell you what it's like to drive this thing. And it's very nice indeed. The car is very comfortable. I will say it's a little tight to get in and out of. I'm kind of a tall guy, and I hit my head when I get in and out of this thing, which is not all that unusual. And before you ask the question, yes, the seat is all the way lowered down, so there is that. The performance is not bad. I mean, it goes pretty decent. It's certainly no screaming performer. I could wish for a little bit more horsepower. Another 50 horsepower or so, I think, would make this thing almost perfect. I love the color. It reminds me of a friend's Volvo from the 80s. I had a friend that had a 1984 Volvo Turbo, which I was very taken with at the time. It was kind of in a red color, and this is somewhat reminiscent of that. Again, I wouldn't really classify this as a high-performance sports sedan. I mean, it does have all the performance badging and all that stuff on it, but, again, it just really doesn't have the horsepower. Now, it does definitely have the handling, and it has the looks. Everywhere we've driven it, it's gotten lots of great attention. People seem to really like the car. I hadn't driven a lot of Volvo sedans in quite a while. I drove an S60 SUV and an S40, which I was very taken with. I like that a tremendous amount. So I was excited to drive this thing. The interior is a very attractive charcoal color. As I said, the Bowers and Wilkins. You can't talk as usual. I mean, it really makes some sweet noises, as it does in every other Volvo I've driven lately. Road handling is excellent. We're fortunate to have some pretty nice roads up here. And she holds to the road very, very well. As a matter of fact, I just realized I was going much faster than I expected to be, so we'll slow down to a more reasonable pace. But that just goes to show you this is a car that absolutely inspires confidence. You could take this thing on a cross-country trip and enjoy every moment of it. The handling is nice and firm. Now, there are 3 positions on the console here for the performance, and I think we have it in normal right now. So this is dynamic, which is the high-performance mode, and I believe we had it in the comfort everyday mode a few minutes ago. Tightens up the suspension a little bit, a little snappier shift points. And again, like I said, it's so easy to go a little faster in this thing than you anticipated. So I'm going to slow down to a more reasonable place. It has excellent cruise control system in it, with the radar following, as many cars do have today. I really like the dash arrangements. As I've already mentioned, I'm really taken with the center stack. But the interior, just every time I get in it, it just kind of says quality. Everything about it says quality and ease of use. And there's a lot of competition today in the sedan category, particularly when you're talking, $50,000, $60,000. That's some fairly rarefied air, and so there's some great competitors to this car. The thing is the Volvo is very exclusive, so you're not going to see one on every street corner, and that's kind of a cool thing if you're spending that kind of money on a car. Who wants to see another one, every 30 seconds or so going down the road? As I said, the styling is very nice. It's crisp. It's modern looking. It stands out in a crowd without being, crazy garish or something like that. So again, this Volvo S60 is a pretty nice car, and like I said, it's pretty easy to put your foot in it, and before you know it, going much faster than what you expect to or anticipate doing. If you're looking for a really nice, luxurious sedan that does have some exclusivity to it, that is reasonably priced for what it is, I think you could probably do a lot worse than looking at and or buying a Volvo S60. Volvo, thanks for the loan, and hopefully we'll get another one soon. Also, I want to mention that we are now GarageDLX.com and GarageDLX.fm. Be sure and tune in every Saturday at noon to 2 and 7 to 9 p.m. for Tales from the Garage with myself, Scotty Gibson, Nathan Tazlar from the Netherlands, and our friend Jesus Garcia, who calls in from his ranch in South Texas. So anyway, folks, here we have it, the Volvo S60. Very nice car, and go drive one.